Welcome back to our closing for this week's Vacation Bible School. It's time for our Rockin' Railway Review. This week, we've discovered that Jesus' power lets us live forever.
Yes, Jesus!
Our Bible memory buddy, Finn, is a fantastic, friendly fish who reminds us of Jesus' power and love. Let's sing Power in the Blood. This song helps us remember Jesus' power over death and the joy we'll have in heaven. We've been exploring trips and trains with tons of fun on the Rocky Railway. All train journeys have a beginning and an end. Passengers get on the train and the conductor shouts, "All aboard," and the journey begins. Trains make stops along the way for passengers so they can get off and sightsee and do some fun things. Eventually, the train reaches the end of the journey. A buffer stop, which is kind of like this X, is placed at the end of the tracks to indicate the end of the line. This means that the train's journey has to end. No more tracks. There's no way that the train can continue. Our life's journey is a lot like a train's journey. Every life has a beginning. Every life has an end. Life begins and we're born. We get a job. We pay taxes. Then we get older and we have grandkids. Maybe we stop working every day. Maybe we go on trips and take our grandkids to Vacation Bible School. Eventually, we slow down a bit. And after all those wonderful moments, our life ends. Every life's journey ends. And it can't continue. It can't move forward. A train without tracks can't move forward. It would crash or derail. Our lives can't go on forever without Jesus. We're at the end of the line. Only Jesus can remove this barrier. Jesus died on the cross for you and for me. Jesus' power over death let us live forever with him.
Yes, Jesus!
The Bible says, the Spirit of God who raised Jesus from the dead lives in you.
Faith, and I will put my hope in you alone.
talking a lot about a big and strong and powerful God and big and strong and powerful things. It's easy to look at mountains and oceans and say that they're so big and so awesome that our big and awesome God made that. But some of our God sightings are tiny things. For instance, I had a really bad headache for a couple of days, and I knew that I had to sing for a friend. Well, the headache made it really hard for me to sing, and I knew that that was coming up in a couple of days. So I was worried, and I prayed that God would take my headache away. And you know what? The day that I had to sing, I woke up and my headache was gone, even though I'd had it for days and days and days. And that reminded me that God takes care of little things and He takes care of big things. So that's one of my God sightings. I'd love to hear some God sightings from you guys.
My God sighting is that I've seen the essential workers, so doctors and nurses, helping people with coronavirus and putting their own health at risk to do so.
Feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Well, we've got to wrap up this week. It's been great for you to join us and learn all these wonderful things that God has to teach us. And don't forget, Jesus' power lets us live forever.
Trust Jesus!
See you next week.
We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that